Hello everybody, Autistic Genius here and welcome to another edition of Whiteboard Talk. I love this show, fantastic, great fun. Anywho, today we are discussing a very big word in the world of autism that causes a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress, and that word of course is social. Being social, having a blast with our friends and things like that. And the problem is with social is that it has a lot of issues, such as the theory of mind, how you can't see from somebody else's shoes, how potentially we may have a lack of empathy, or the fact that we don't understand the unwritten rules of socialising, e.g. shake hands, how do you do? No. And of course today, what we're going to discuss today is socialising has to be taught. For people on the spectrum, for God's sake, it's not that out. If you're neurotypical, you are a natural socialiser. You are naturally able to socialise. There is a natural ability to just go and go, hey, let's make friends. You're going to be your friend. You want to be my friend? Yeah, we're friends. Why does socialising have to be taught to someone with autism? Well, one, in small talk. Like, when you meet someone, you have to have small talk. And small talk is basically unimportant waffle. Why am I going to tell you something unimportant? If I've got to tell you something, it's important. Isn't it? There's no point in me coming up to you and talking about nothing that's going to mean nothing to anyone. Because that's no point in it, and that's why people on the spectrum may not do small talk. And also, small talk for some people requires the use of imagination. You have to create the conversation, so you have to create conversation from nothing. Yeah? So that's why people on the spectrum find it really easy to talk about something they love because they know about it. That's the truth. How is socialising taught? Well, there's one way, the obvious way that you're probably all thinking, like, oh, we've done this before, is obviously social stories. Social stories. Using, comic strips to kind of show how things may look, may come across, using card games that you pick out a card and blah, 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 things like that. Now, to teach being social is something you can't do because everyone has their own way of doing it, because obviously everyone has their own personality, which invokes their own way of socialising. For me, the thing that works is, as a support worker, you need to cut out the middleman and skip the small talk. When I'm at the college as a support worker, there was a group of lads who were all into video games. So what's the point in going, this is Dave, this is Dave? You could just literally sit down here. These guys love video games, such as I don't know what's the famous video game that there's that real popular video game that people on the spectrum seem to love, and they always talk about it all the time. I don't know what it's called. But I've written it on the board, I can't remember, but so because they've started a conversation with them, when they see him again, they'll do the same, they might start the same, similar conversation again. Another one is games, and these games can be, board, and my favourite though, is card. I find, I've got it over here, bear with me. I own two games which I think are really good for socialising, to help children socialise. Anyone can play these, neurotypical, autistic, but I find that games like this really help people on the spectrum do this. First one I'm going to show you is a game called Yes No. Yes No is a game obviously where you're not allowed to use the word yes or no, where you ask a series of questions that you normally answer with yes, no, and the person on the spectrum, or the person whoever's answering the question, has to not use the words yes or no, and every question they have to try and answer it differently. What an amazing idea for someone on the spectrum to try and do. If they are playing something like this, that's going to encourage the thing I mentioned earlier, which is the use of imagination. And from imagination, playing yes, no, thinking of different answers, what are they going to learn to be able to, hopefully, learn to do and transfer across, which is create conversations. Amazing. And as support workers, you need to break down the information that they get, this information that they're learning from these games, and so they can transfer it. If you see them doing something, try and break down what you've seen them do, explain it to them in a way that helps you and helps them, and then they can transfer that information across, because then it's easily manageable. And one, most importantly of all, it's logical. Good one that helps. It's a good route. It's a good game just to throw out, and they can do it. You know, it's really good. Uno. You know, Uno. In Uno, it's amazing. You know that this game's really good because you know that this is fantastic. You know. There are rules that encourage you to challenge other people, so you can help with maybe building self-confidence. Like, for example, if you put down a +4 card, you can say, no, I don't. That's you could play another card instead of that one, and you can challenge people, which helps build confidence, not to antagonise people essentially. And also, it's fun. It's really fun, and it's just a good laugh. And also, in a nice way, it can encourage competitiveness. Not in a horrible environment. It's an encouraging way to so they get competitive. They might want to win and be successful. They want us to be successful at this. They might one day take that across and want to be successful in something much bigger. Last card game. If you're an adult over the age of 18 and have autism and want to make friends, this is the best thing out there. Cards Against Humanity. Basically, you have a sentence, which is a black card, and we have white cards where you have to fill the blanks, and they tend to be very rude and very offensive answers. That's essentially it. Amazing game to play with friends. That's it for today. I've been Autistic Genius. I really hope this video has helped in some way. I've actually found it really enjoyable in this video. If you like this idea of talking about socialising, I would love to hear some more questions and what you think about this. Also, I'm hoping to do more because there's a lot more to cover. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Autistic Genius. This is Whiteboard Talk. I love you. Hopefully you'll love me, and bye!